So the Unhinged Connecticut police officers strike again. I have a video for you that was recommended for me to take a look at as part of the story with Long Island Audit. We took a look at a video last week with Long Island Audit actually approaching Connecticut State Trooper Brian Fahey's residence. After this guy knocks on the door and asks a question, we all saw the psychotic break that follows, right? Well, the other day was Long Island Audit's arraignment, okay? And he asked for people to show up and kind of support him. And so there were some peaceful protesters. And what happens to one of the people who were just standing outside the courthouse, just simply recording, is just some more animalistic, unhinged behavior from these officers. And we're going to take a look at this video courtesy of Garden State Accountability.
Oh, the police were there. Yeah, police were there. They blocked it.
Something's going on.
Oh.
They just cold tackled this guy. 2 officers tackled this guy. Now watch the pile on that's about to happen.
Hey, get off!
No, you can't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm outside. I'm outside.
All right, we got 3 officers on it now. 3 officers on this guy now.
Get off him! Get off him! Nobody! I'm not out!
Oh, and here comes a 4th officer for one single guy that they already have tackled, by the way.
This chief is a piece of shit!
Whoa!
This chief right here is a piece of shit! What are you doing? What are you?
4 officers, and then the 5th officer is up here telling people back off.
Doing? Look at these gang members! Look at these fucking gang members! I can't breathe!
All right, now he says he can't breathe. They're literally all on top of him. No wonder he can't breathe. And if I'm not mistaken, they took the phone from this woman who actually is right here in the corner, who happens to have this little scooter because she's, incapacitated in some way. And so the officer snags her phone. And that's what this gentleman who's on the ground actually went up and snagged it right back. And this is what they did to him. But they bullied this, woman who happens to be physically handicapped at the moment, right? They bullied her and snatched her phone.
What are you guys doing? 5 times! 5 fucking pussies! 5 fucking pussies! 6 pussies!
How many do we got now? I can't even count the officers at this point because there's just so many on top of this guy right now.
You can't breathe! Fuck them! Fucking dog! Why don't you get
Unreal.
Get your gang back up! Back up!
I got my phone taken.
Back up! I gotta just fucking beat him, you gang member!
Sean, I just got my
Why don't
phone
you
taken.
stop that? Why don't you stop that shit? Look at these fucking gang members! Fucking pussies! Pussies!
We are allowed as citizens to peaceful protest. And so when you see shit like this, you wonder how things turn violent. That's how things turn violent right there. And that's perfectly fine for 5, 6, 7, 8, however many officers they had dogpile this poor guy just for trying to get a handicapped woman's phone back from an officer who stole it off of her. And you can hear her in the video coming up saying, that's $1,000 phone. I need my phone back. Give me my phone. They stole my phone. It's all on camera. Like, I want to know why any of these still have jobs. Where is the oversight for any of these people? That's what I'd like to know. And how are we watching it over and over on YouTube and still nothing happens? I don't get it. I am completely mind blown by this bullshit. I really, truly am. All right, I want to show this slow motion one more time. You see, this guy is doing absolutely nothing. He didn't touch any of them, it doesn't look like. And you see 2 of them it's like a switch flips in this guy's head, and he just completely goes for it and tackles them. Look, didn't touch any of them. 2 of them just tackle him right to the ground. Look at that one right there. He actually goes around the guy and charges him. It doesn't even look like this first guy was going to do anything, and this one just went unhinged. He just went totally unhinged. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about these psych evaluations being so important for police officers, because this shit wouldn't happen with a trained person who doesn't have mental issues. This doesn't happen. People who are trained and don't have mental issues, they have the utmost control of themselves at all times. That's how these police officers should actually be trained and be behaving, and they are just simply not. They're supposed to keep the peace and protect and serve, and they are doing nothing of the sort. Now let's take a look at this other officer and what they do to this kid who's just standing here recording, as is his right, I might add. Let's take a look. Here he comes, right up on him. Look, the kid looks over. He's like, oh, shit. And he's scared. He's afraid.
Touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm outside. I'm outside.
This guy's coming right after him. For what reason? Look at him. What's he doing? What's he doing? And then look, then he looks up and he sees everybody else recording. Did you see the moment where it clicks in his head? Oh shit, everyone's recording this. Yeah, he thought he was going to run after this young kid and like intimidate him to give up his camera, pointing at him, coming after him to take his phone. And then the minute he looks up and sees all these other people recording, he changes his tune real quick, doesn't he?
Touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm outside. I'm outside.
That was a complete and total shit show. Now they arrest the guy, all right? And there's some explanations that go on here. People are trying to explain what happened. And it boils down to the woman happened to be filming. She's not standing in the lobby recording. She's standing outside. And I think she turns her phone and is recording into the lobby of this public building, which, if I'm not mistaken, you are allowed to film in public areas of any of these buildings, okay? As long as it's a public area. So if the public's allowed in this little lobby, she's allowed to record, if I'm not mistaken. And she records in there. And the officer says, you're not allowed to record in there. And he snatches her phone. And the guy says, give her phone back. And he snatches it right back. And now he didn't touch anybody. You saw in the slow-mo we watched 7 times over, he didn't touch anyone. And the one guy just runs around everybody and they both take him down. It's worth it to note that at the end of this video, they do have to take this guy off in an ambulance because obviously they must have hurt him. They must have hurt the guy. So here they are loading their prisoner that all 17 of them tackled into an ambulance. You know, real good work there. It's just sickening. These guys were all peaceful protesting. None of them did anything that was violent in any single way, as far as I could see on this video. They were all within their rights. So they gang up and steal a crippled woman's phone. This whole police department just seems super shady as hell. The longer that they keep their jobs and they don't get reprimanded for this ridiculous, crazy behavior, the longer it's going to go on. And so who holds them accountable? Where is the oversight for this police department? The whole thing's just a real shit show. And I would like to know what you guys' opinion is. Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on how this story unfolds. And I'll see you on the next one.